Romulus is one of the most important figures in Roman mythology. He is best known as the legendary founder and first king of Rome. According to myth, Romulus and his twin brother Remus were the sons of Mars, the god of war, and Rhea Silvia, a Vestal virgin. The twins were abandoned at birth and left to die, but were saved and suckled by a she-wolf. No, not Shakira, the Lupa Capitolina. Romulus later killed Remus in a dispute and went on to establish the city of Rome, becoming its first king. In the context of the Alien franchise, Romulus is the name of the spaceship on which the majority of the movie happens. And what I'm interested in today is, why name it Romulus? The story is set between the first 1979 Alien and the second 1986 Aliens. A team of friends, desperate to leave the planet engulfed in darkness, fly up in their vessel named Corbeau, meaning crow in French, and rise out of the atmosphere to finally see the sun for the first time. The protagonist says she's only seen it in her dreams. Now, I'm not going to be reviewing the movie today, nor will I reveal any important details. But I will say it was my first time experiencing movie in 4DX technology. That's the what's the word I'm looking for? The extra sensory, extreme sensory. The extreme sensory. Extreme sensory movie theater. You are immersed in the movie. So you're sat in a chair and it can move around and precise. I clearly can't find my words because it was the first time I experienced watching a movie while sort of being in a roller coaster. It was kind of amazing. Calculated, precise timings for when you would get wet and the wind would, there'd be wind. It was amazing. I had a great time. Extreme sensory. It was an interesting way to be immersed in the story and sort of feel even more connected to the characters. I loved it. But today what I'd like to talk about is why Romulus? Also, I'm going to try and attempt to find a reasonable answer, but I'm mostly guessing here. So if you've got any additional information or if I make a mistake, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you like the video, like and subscribe. In the original movie, the ship is called the Nostromo, in reference to the 1904 novel Nostromo by Joseph Conrad, which explores themes of imperialism, corruption, and isolation, elements that resonate with the atmosphere and tone of the film. Ripley, the protagonist that we all know and love, born at the Olympia colony, escapes the Nostrum in an escape shuttle named Narcissus. In the final scene, she blasts the alien out of the airlock. Narcissus is a figure from Greek mythology who was just so bloody handsome that he couldn't stop looking at himself. I'm looking at you, me that's editing this. You are so fucking handsome. Sorry, I had to do a little burp there. I'll do that again. Narcissus is a figure from Greek mythology who was so impossibly handsome that he fell in love with his own image reflected in a pool of water. Even the lovely nymph Echo could not tempt him from his self-absorption. Echo. The command to wake up and the Operation Echo appears as opening images to Alien Romulus. This movie is connected to the original Alien and has some elements repeated, echoed, not simply to tug at the heartstrings of humans in need for nostalgia, but as an acknowledgement of the cyclical nature of time, of a universe constantly giving birth to itself in order to stay alive. Alien Romulus makes reference to the prequels, 2012's Prometheus, the Greek god who gave humans fire, the spark that ignited human consciousness, and 2017's Alien Covenant. And so I wonder, why the story demanded for this ship to be called Romulus? Is it a way to let humans know that Romulus, the actual living, breathing person, was actually alien? Is it so far-fetched to consider that? A descendant of a god, a being from the heavens, forced to rise out of the mud, killing his brother Remus in the process to becoming king. Being a son of Mars, the god of war, it is no surprise he reacted violently, and perhaps killing his brother was akin to killing his own reflection, for he did not like the darkness that he saw in himself. The concept of characters in stories meeting their antithesis, or encountering a character that is a reflection of themselves, is a powerful narrative tool to explore themes, character development, in the duality of human nature. Doppelganger, clones, mirror the protagonist in some way, symbiotic, either by reflecting their hidden traits, alternate paths, or suppressed desires. And perhaps that is what the Alien franchise asks of us. Can you live with the obsidian endoparasitoid qualities within yourself? All the xenomorphs want to do is live. Can you relate to that? They know love, as is clear by the behaviors of the queens and the xenomorph mothers. They know sacrifice, as is clear in Alien Resurrection. And they know revenge. Can you integrate the alien within your humanity?